and welcome back possibly to the stream. If anybody watching can be like, oh hey, the stream's up, but it's not on fire. That's good, because the stream should not be on fire. Ivy is still meowing. Yeah, we're gonna start the whole game over so we have a fresh video, because I'm gonna export the stream starting from when I do another introduction in just a minute. So that we have a YouTube video for people to watch later, because people want to see like what's new about figures, what's new about artifacts, and
so this is officially the beginning of the stream.
Yeah, no, the other stream never even happened. Yes, all right. Hello and welcome to the stream that totally didn't start before. This is the start and not the middle of it whatsoever.
Today we'll be going through figures in the sand and artifacts of history, beginning with figures. The new edition of figures is very much the third edition with a bunch of things taken out. There are no Inspire effects, there are no Echo effects, and a lot of the things that the cards used to do have been moved into perhaps 2 karma effects instead of 1, depending on the card.
So the goal was to make the figures as cool as they were before, but less rules overhead to get new players into playing, say, figures. They don't have to learn all of the Echo stuff first.
Yes, so very much the figures expansion has been unmarried from Echoes.
Yeah, if somebody picks up Innovation Ultimate and hasn't really played Innovation a lot before, they can play Innovation plus figures after a couple of games of base without a problem. That's sort of the goal with all of the expansions that we're trying to... We want people to play with the expansions because the expansions are awesome. And making it easier to do that is the goal. There's a couple other new rules for figures that we'll go into as we play.
Like in 3rd edition, there are 2 ways to get figures. One is if you take an achieve action on your turn, all the opponents will draw a figure. If you dogma a card and you are entitled to a share draw action, that will be a figure as well.
All right. So to start, we're going to get 2 base cards, just like a normal game. And we're going to meld one of them. Ivy, stop it. What? Yeah.
So, as discussed, the wheel is before tools.
Right. So we've got the wheel and tools from base, Age 1. Mr. Joe Kim is handling our stream overlay today. He'll be typing lots of exciting commands into chat to show all of you the cards as they pop up. Ivy. I'm sure you can hear Ivy on the ground saying, I want to do the stream thing. Alright, so the wheel goes first. I am going to dogma the wheel.
Surprise.
And draw 2 ones.
Very nice.
What a turn.
My go, first action, I'm going to meld ores. And then as a second action, I'm going to dogma ores, seeing that we both have 3 castles.
Oh.
So no cards were changers in the demand, so you draw 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then I draw 1. And then I get my share draw, which is a shiny new figures card.
Meow. I also enjoy figures. So I am going to dogma the wheel.
So I will draw 2 ones.
I will draw 2 ones, and then my share draw will also be a figure. Oh, it's capital B. Yeah, it's exclamation point card, then capital set name, and then number. Huh. I'm gonna meld Gilgamesh. So Gilgamesh is a figure Age 1. Each castle on your board provides 1 additional castle and 1 additional factory.
So you have 4 factories.
I have 4 factories and 8 castles.
All right.
Each castle on an opponent's board subtracts 1 point from that opponent's score.
My score is -3.
Sure is.
And a cat.
And a cat.
You may notice that Gilgamesh here, a figure card, has a persona icon, which is new for this edition. Each figure will have at least one of these persona icons. And that's all we have to say about that right now.
Well, the activation thing we should talk about.
Okay, sure. When you dogma a card, that has a featured icon matching one of your figures.
Oh, sorry. I need to open StreamerBot. Go ahead. You can.
Yeah. When you have a figure with a particular icon besides the avatar, say Gilgamesh here has a castle, that means that whenever you dogma a card that has a featured icon castle, for instance the wheel here, if you want to, instead of dogmaing it using castles, you can dogma it using the persona. So, for example, it's my turn, right?
Yeah.
On Chris's next turn, he could dogma the wheel using persona instead, and he would have one persona. I have 0 right now, and so he wouldn't share the wheel. Even if I had like 10 castles. All right.
Yeah. So that was both of my actions.
Right. So, not to be outdone, I will.
Outdone. Sorry for the technical difficulties, folks. Computer hard exploded, and I had to reinitialize all the things, and I forgot to reopen the bot, which does the card stuff.
I will dogma tools as my first action. So, 2 light bulbs, returning 3 ones to draw another 3.
One other change of note: you cannot activate a figure anymore.
Yes.
Even if there are echo effects in that stack, you can only activate cards with dogma effects on them. But in theory, yes, I could choose either persona or authority for that stack, or for the wheel, or for green. So I could do the wheel alone. I have a bunch of cards in my hand. Yes.
Second action, I will dogma optics. Draw another
optics.
3. So I have less score than you right now because I have -1 point.
Sure.
I get engineering, but I do not have to transfer anything.
Oh God.
Well, I don't.
Oh wait, no, but I have 8 castles.
Oh.
Your engineering is weak. I'm gonna meld writing. Excuse me.
I'm the one allergic to cats.
I'm allergic to writing. That's a problem.
Slightly more.
I'm going to dogma writing.
Oh, okay. So I will draw 2.
And then I will draw a 2, and then I draw a figure for sharing, which is still a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
So I will meld. I will be slightly unhappy.
What are you talking about?
First action, I will dogma engineering with 3 castles. So you do it first, but you may play your red card left. So I will do that.
But I don't.
Then as a second action, I will meld Tahotep.
Oh.
And it's your turn. Tahotep says...
Tahotep is base is figures 1
Yes.
with a P, P-T-A-H.
The silent P. One
I
silent
can't
P.
play. I only have 1 red card.
Tahotep says, if you would dogma a card during your second action, instead meld a card from your hand. If you do, dogma the melded card, and then score the melded card if it is still top card on your board.
Well, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
And it's your go.
I'm going to wheel with 8 castles.
Or...
All right, I'm gonna wheel with 1 persona.
Ah, very good. So I draw 2 ones.
You know, I draw 2 1s, and then I draw a figure 1 for sharing.
Gilgamesh talked you into it.
Sure did. I have too many cards in my hand. And then I'm gonna meld Code of Laws. And boy, do I have a second turn tomorrow. Code of Laws base 1.
You have 8 castles.
Sure do. And you have negative 2, 3, 4, 5. You have negative 6 points.
Can I get a minus achievement?
Yes.
Achieve the negative
Go
1.
to the Mario minus world. It's all a good time.
I will draw a 3 as my first action. And then as a second action, I will dogma tools. But Tahotep says if you dogma a card during your second action, instead, meld a card from your hand, which I'm doing. If you do dogma meld a card, so I'm going to dogma mysticism with 7, and you have 8. Is that right?
Yes.
So you do that first.
Draw. So mysticism base 1. So draw and reveal a 1. If it is same
Magic
color as
color, yeah.
on your board,
Meld it.
meld it and draw 1.
Very nice. I do the same. It is not, so I just keep it. And then I get my share draw, which is a 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then since it's a top card on my board, Tahotep says I didn't score it.
Right.
I'll do that. And I'm back up to negative 5.
All right. So I'm going to meld Sun Shu Ao, an age 1 figure.
Oh boy.
So since I now have 2 figures out, if you have 2 top figures at the end of an action, you have to fade one of them, which means...
And technically it's still part of the action that we discussed.
Right. You choose one and you put it in your score pile.
Goodbye, Gilgamesh.
So, Sun Shu Ao's effect says, if you would meld or tuck a yellow card during your second action, instead self-execute it. And I'm going to attempt to meld Masonry.
Oh boy.
So instead of melding this, I'm going to self-execute it, so it's going to stay in my hand.
Right, and it's going to be just you.
Yeah, so I can meld any number of cards in my hand, each with a castle. So I'm going to do that. How about...
Now, you're possibly melding more yellow cards, but karma effects do not trigger themselves, and so even if you did, it would not trigger Sun Shu Ao. Oh, it's 4 red cards with castles?
What's that?
4 red cards with castles?
Yeah.
Okay, and 5. 6! What is this? 7. That is monument and a half.
And the funny thing is, I get to meld Masonry part of that because it was in my hand.
Okay, what's that going to do for you?
Nothing anymore. Now it's in my stack. So I get Monument for...
Shenanigans.
Yeah. We did it.
Very nice. That's an achievement, right?
Oh. Carl was at negative points because of Gilgamesh that says each castle on an opponent's board subtracts 1 point from their score. So he had negative 1,000,000 over there. Anyways, now I'm done.
Alright, so because I'm angry, I'm going to use Tahotep to dogma engineering with Persona. I have 1 and you have 0. Therefore, I blow up all your stuff. I demand you transfer a top card with a castle of each color from your board to my score pile.
Yep. You saw our monument, you hated it.
That's not allowed. And then, it would be cool if I could do that again, but Tahotep has other plans.
Mm-hmm. Decrees are still the same. Decrees have not changed. Oh, except we changed the text on one of them.
Yeah, the trade decree used to have to do with foreshadowing, which doesn't exist in figures. So now it's just draw 3 cards of value 1 higher than your highest top card.
Right.
For my second action, how about I will meld Alhazen, fading Tahotep.
All right.
And it's your turn.
You now have 5 points.
Alhazen says if you would take a draw action, Instead, as a replacement, tuck a top card with a castle from anywhere. Then draw a card of value equal to the number of castles or light bulbs in a color on your board.
So Alhazen is a figures 3.
Yes.
That doesn't do anything good. I'm going to clothing.
That makes sense.
So I'm going to draw and score 1 for each color present on my board, not in there, on any opponents. So I score 3 2s, and then I will claim the 1 achievement.
By claiming the 1, I get a figure.
You do, which is a normal draw, so you draw equal to your current age.
Except that I don't, right? Oh no, this is a draw action. Yeah, it's just a bonus. Well, can't really allow that to continue. I will meld paper. Then I will meld fermenting.
Well, look at all these colors you have now. Colors for days. I'm going to road building. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 castles. You have 4. So meld 1 or 2 cards to your hand. If you meld 2, you may transfer your top red card to another player's board. If you do, meld their top green card. I will take your paper.
And now I have to fade either
Yes.
Hammurabi or Alhazen, and you don't have any demands anyway. So I'll just.
So that was Hammurabi, age 1 figure also.
That was one
And
action.
pottery, age 1 base, yes. So I think I'm gonna paper with 2 light bulbs, so you can do it first. You may display your green or blue cards left.
Sure.
I will do this also with green. Return a top card with a leaf from your board.
I'll do that first. I have to.
Yes.
No choice.
Goodbye, fermenting.
If I do,
Draw a 4 for every color you have displayed left.
great.
I'm going to return Code of Laws. And I'm going to draw 1 4. And then I'm going to draw a sharing, which is a 3, so I got a figures 3.
Very nice.
Display left. Let me not cheat and display right randomly. Let me check. Are figures not working? Oh. File name error. I'll fix it.
You have 7 points over there.
I do have 7 points. I fixed it.
I will take a draw action. Hazen says instead I tuck a top card with a castle from anywhere. So I'll tuck road building.
Okay.
And then I draw a card of value equal to the number of castles or light bulbs in a color on your board. 1, 2, 3, 4 castles. I will draw a 4.
What? Seems good.
And then I will do it again. So I take a draw action and tuck your archery. And then I draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your turn.
I don't like any of this. All right. I'm going to meld Murasaki Shikibu, who is an age 3 figure. And because of the bonus right there, I now have 11 points, and I will claim the 2 achievement. Murasaki says, if you would claim a standard achievement, first you may achieve a card from your score pile if eligible for both without its points.
So
I can achieve this one because I have 4, 6, 8, 10, and my second one is worth double, or cost double.
yes,
So I get 2 achievements.
and I get 1 figure
And you...
for the claim achievement action.
Yes, because I did a standard achieve action, so you get a figure draw.
Wow.
6 months, yeah. We will not make another version of Innovation in 6 months. Whether or not we make one in 6 years, that is, I don't think so.
60 years?
Could we make another expansion? Maybe. I don't think we're gonna revamp the whole thing unless. No. This feels pretty done.
If aliens make contact with Earth.
Yeah.
I have a lot of cards.
Yes. All bets are off when the Vulcans land, and they're like, "That card's not logical." Well, how can we argue with that? They raise their eyebrow.
First action, I will take a draw action, and once again, take a card with a
Oh
castle.
my god.
And draw
That's
1,
so
2,
many
3, 4, 5,
castles.
6. I draw 6.
It's so bad. Look at all these achievements I have, though. Yikes.
Wow. How about I will meld societies.
Societies, you say?
All right, go ahead.
Okay. That won't do anything. I'm gonna meld Invention.
Okay.
Invention is age 4 base, and then I'm going to Dogma Invention, which you have more light bulbs, so you're going to share.
Or
You'll also share. You have it.
oh, I do.
You could share in
I
two
could
different
share or
ones.
share.
So you may choose a color you have displayed left and display it right. If you do, draw and score a 4.
I certainly, definitely, absolutely, positively will do that. So display this right and draw and score.
Oh, you still have all the castles! Oh, that's
This is-
even worse.
You did this to yourself.
Yeah, I did. I'm going to draw and score 4. If you have 5 colors displayed, yeah, no. And then I'm going to draw for sharing, which is a figure 4.
And that's my turn.
Cute.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 castles. That's you're just asking me to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You have 14 points.
I do have 14 points.
I just can't turn that down. I will take a draw action, and I will tuck, let's say, masonry.
That's my choice. That's all I have.
Oh, that's right. Well, I could tuck engineering if I wanted.
Oh, because you can tuck your own cards, right.
Instead, tuck a top card with a castle or anywhere.
Right.
So I could choose engineering. So is this a trap? I'm trying to remember what's behind. What's beneath masonry? Is it Sunshoe?
Maybe.
Am I planning to engineering you again? No. I'm not going to take the risk. I'm going to meld engineering.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But that would reduce my.
You only get a 7. Oh no.
No, okay, fine. I'll tuck masonry. I'll take the risk. Oh, there he is! I knew it.
I did not actually display green right. So
Now I draw my 8.
I have to fade somebody, so I will do that. Now I have 15 points.
Oh, okay. He goes away anyway. All right. Now you have 15. This is a plan, was it? Well, luckily,
It was
to
something.
deal with this, I have mass media.
Jesus.
Your turn.
Oh my god. What a time to be alive. I'm gonna achieve the 3.
I will take a figure 8. You know the kind of 8 you do this?
Oh, that doesn't work. I had a plan. I did not have a plan.
So you have 5 achievements now out of 7?
I do have 5 achievements.
Okay.
I'm going to lose, but in glorious, hilarious fashion.
That's one action.
Yeah. I'm going to draw a 4.
Right. How many light bulbs do we have here? 1,
have
2,
4.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
This is a weird game.
I will. I will dogma mass media, returning a card from my hand and choosing 2. So
Alright,
all
I return
2s
all
are
2s
returned.
from all score piles.
I will return them, even though I can't look at them.
Sure.
And then I can split my purple cards up. I only have 1, so that doesn't do anything. And then I will meld perspective. Your turn.
Great. What's in your hand?
What? Why?
No reason.
2, 3, 4, 6, 4, figure 3, figure 8.
Figure 8, you say?
What?
I'm gonna meld Amina Sukera.
What does that mean?
It's an age 4 figure.
Mhm.
If you would dogma a card during your second action, first score a figure from an opponent's hand.
Ah!
Each card on your board with a castle counts as an available achievement for you.
Luckily, there are no more of those. You have to fade someone.
Yes, I will in a second. I'm going to fade Murasaki because it's my second action. I'm going to dogma pottery
And so first,
with 3 leaves, which is just me.
Yeah.
So first, I score a figure from your hand, which is going to be the 8.
ah,
All right, pottery. I'm going to draw 1.
all right. So now you are back up to
12, 15, 16 points.
16.
This is a really stupid game. It's so good, though. If I win by not getting out of age 4, it's going to be one of the greatest innovation achievements of all time. Actually, let me look at this guy. For chat. Oh, that actually comes through really clear. Look at that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8. So if I were to perspective, I could score 4 cards.
Oh wait, this is not my hand. This is in my score pile.
I will dogma perspective,
Mm-hmm.
and I will return a card and score
So perspective is age 4 base.
I'll score these cards.
That gives you like
17.
20, 17? That's the wrong side.
Oh. Right.
You don't get them as achievements.
Oh, okay. Great. So
Is that your first or second?
that's first. And then
How many
1,
points do you have?
5, 9, 12, 22, 26.
Sure.
And you 5 achievements, you said?
I have 5 achievements.
Okay, I'll risk it. I'll achieve the 4. So you get a figure.
I do get a figure, which is a 4. Matt. I'm going to meld printing press, age 4 base, and then I'm going to dogma printing press.
So I'll do first.
Yes. You have more than 5 light
I
bulbs.
choose not to do that.
Alright. I may return a card from my score pile. If I do, draw a card value 2 higher than the top purple card on my board, which, since I don't have one, would be a 2, because it's 0 plus 2.
Yes.
Sure. I'm going to do that thing. Then I can sell my blue cards right. Oh, but, sorry. If I would dogma card during my second action, first score a figure from opponent's hand. So I display my blue cards right. Look, it's beautiful. Now I am done. And you didn't... You can display blue right?
I'm not going to.
Yeah.
So with 26 points, did you say? 26, yes. I will...
That's interesting. My score pile is all figures.
I will, I'll achieve the 5.
The overlay is broken. Road building and pottery are stuck. That is a problem. I'm going to close and reopen StreamerBot. And see if that fixes it. Alright, let's reopen now. Ugh. Why though? The overlay broke. Let me see if I can fix it real quick. Ivy, stop it. Well, it might be stuck just showing the last card for right now. Okay. So go ahead, what were you doing?
I achieved the 5, so you get a figure.
Oh, I get a figure, which is going to be a 4.
And then... I'm going to draw, but I can't draw. That's sort of the bad thing about Alhassan. Instead, I have to tug a top card with a castle, which will be engineering. And then I will draw a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I only get a 7.
So I'm going to build Niccolo Machiavelli, which is an age 4 figure.
Uh-oh.
Each color is displayed right only on your board, and you chose not to display your blue cards right.
Ah!
This is an achievement for you, so I have 7 achievements.
Yeah, you win.
And I win in age 4.
Good game, sir.
That... Wow.
Wow. Well done.
That happened. Alright. Give me 1 second to to see if I can fix StreamerBot. All right, cut. That's so I know when to cut the. Because I'm going to cut out all of that from the recording later.
Oh, cool.
Anyways, it is now time for artifacts.
And artifacts, the new edition, all the relics are gone.
Yes, that was a mechanic that didn't work out, and it was neat, but whatever.
The cool thing about relics was being able to steal them, and that will make a reappearance here with the museums. Now, whenever you get an artifact through a dig event, which works the same way, if you mill over a card that's of a higher age or equal age, or has an icon in the same place,
with a meld action.
You will dig up an artifact of that age.
The covered up card's age.
Yes. That artifact will go into your display, like before. Thank you for the.
Thank you for the subscription.
All right. That will go into your display. And unlike the previous edition, a card in your display has to sit there. You can't meld it from your display. You have to wait until the next turn. At the beginning of your next turn, just like before, you get a free Dogma action with the artifact you have in your display. You could choose to do that or not. But either way, now, afterwards, the artifact will be rotated into a museum here. You take one of these museum cards. These are not special achievements like the original base special. They're like the degrees. They can become achievements later, but they're their own thing. Once the artifact is in your museum, from there you can take a meld action to meld them onto your board, and then you can do them like any other card, and the museum will rotate back. Otherwise, they just sit there. And once all the museums have been claimed by some player, if there's a player with the most artifacts and museums, that player will claim a museum as an achievement, and all the museums and artifacts in the museums will be returned. The artifacts will be returned, and the museums will be available again.
Right.
Also, if you have an artifact in a museum of a particular value, then when an opponent has a dig event matching that value exactly, instead of getting a new artifact, they can rotate that artifact to their board. They can steal it like you could steal a relic before. And then it moves in front of them, and then they can melt it from there. And that's pretty much it. The artifact cards themselves haven't changed a whole lot. There's some that do some junking, just like some of the base cards also do some junking now, but otherwise, same game.
Same game. Let's see if I can win an Age 4 again.
Nonsense.
That was nonsense. Alright. So...
Alright.
So, clothing and writing to start.
I will don my clothing, melding a different color, and drawing and scoring 2 points. Here we go.
Sure will. I will dogma writing to draw a 2. And then I will meld it so I have map making out there.
Oh no! That's a problem. I will draw a card. Oof.
So map making and masonry also from base, age 1.
I'm gonna draw another card. Your turn.
I'm gonna pottery.
You're gonna meld pottery overwriting, which is a 1-on-1.
Right. So I dig a 1-up. I get the Sabidu needle on display.
Very nice.
And I'm then going to dogma map making to transfer a 1 from your score pile to mine, and I score a 1 because the card was transferred due to the demand. Great. So Sabidu needle SIBIDU in artifacts, which is card 11.
First action, I will meld archery, in case you get any ideas, and then I will dogma archery. I demand you draw 1,
I draw 1.
and then you transfer it to my hand after looking at it.
Sure do.
It's sailing. Then junk an available achievement of value 1 or 2.
Oh.
Just in case. Alright. So, now, at the beginning of your turn, if you like, you may choose to take a free dogma action with Sabino Needle. If you do, those icons are added to your total on your board. So you would have 4 castles. But I would have 5, so I would do it first.
Oh, sure, because I'll get a share.
Okay, so what do I do?
Alright, so draw and reveal a 1.
Okay.
If you have a top card of matching color and value to the drawn card,
Yes.
score the drawn card and repeat.
Ooh, that's... I'm not sure if I like that. Okay, 2. No.
Alright, now I do it. Draw and reveal a 1. Oh.
And then you get
And
a
then I
share.
get a share draw, which will become a 2. And this goes into a museum.
Great. And now you have your first action.
Sure do. Ivy, no. You just got treats. I think I'm going to map making again.
Right. Point for you.
And I draw for a 2. And then I'm going to do it a second time. And you are up.
I will...
It does belong in a museum.
Yes. Thank you, Harrison Jones.
Harrison Jones. Hi, Ivy.
I will dogma archery. So you draw 1,
I draw 2.
and then you give me one of those fine 2s from your hand. Right, then I will junk the 2.
Yep.
Continuing then, I will meld how about I will meld sailing over clothing, which is a 1 on a 1. So I get an artifact which moves up to be a 2.
Sure.
Now,
does.
Because this is a 1 on a 1, it's a
You
dig event
could
1.
steal the Sabito Needle.
I could steal the needle. And then the needle, I would be doing that just me, but it wouldn't match anything because I have 1s, I'd be drawing the 2s. That sounds kind of useless. I'll just take a new one. Dead Sea Scrolls.
Dead Sea Scrolls, an artifact 2. I'm going to meld currency, which is base 2, but that is a 2 over a 2, so I get to get an artifact as well. And I get the Cyrus Cylinder, which is an artifact 2, into my display. Meow. Wait, what? Cyrus Cylinder only executes purple cards?
Yes.
Okay. And then for my second action, I will pottery. That doesn't actually do anything. I'm just gonna draw 2.
Okay. Before my turn, I will activate Dead Sea Scrolls with 7 castles. Draw an artifact of value equal to the value of your highest top card, which is a 1, so it will be a 2. And this is a draw, so it is in my hand. Then, junk an achievement of value equal to the highest top card on any player's board, which would be a 1 or 2, but they're both gone out already. I don't have to worry about that. This goes into a museum. And then, if I were to meld this, you could target it with Cyrus Cylinder, so maybe I'll just keep it here.
What are you talking about?
And instead, I will meld as a first action metalworking over archery, which is a 1 on 1, and
You just get it.
I could again get an artifact, or I could steal your Subito Needle.
Oh, right.
And sure, I'll take a new artifact. Terracotta Army.
Terracotta Army, artifact 2.
Then, then I will Dogma Sailing. So you are going to do it first.
Sure am. So draw Melda 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's monotheism.
It's purple. That's unfortunate. And I get calendar, and I get a share draw. Very good.
It's extremely fortunate. So first, I get Cyrus Cylinder. Choose any top card. No, there's no other purple card.
There's this, right?
On any player's board. Oh. So yes, I get to self-execute monotheism. Draw and tuck a 1. Great.
Well, there you go.
We tucked education. And then splay left a color on any player's board. I will splay my purple cards left. Sure. Then Cyrus Cylinder goes into a museum. And then I'm going to meld it with my first action to dig another artifact up.
Would you like another one, or would you like Dead Sea Scrolls?
I would like Dead Sea Scrolls. So this goes into my display?
No, it's...
It's a museum, okay.
Yeah. Rotate it to you.
And then I'm going to meld Dead Sea Scrolls.
Fine.
And so this museum card goes away. Goes back to the supply.
Right. And you get a 2 artifact, which is a 3.
I get another, yeah. This goes on display. So this is Ife head?
Ife, I don't know how to say
Ife? So it's a artifact 3 IFE head.
Alright. Beginning of my turn, I could do Terracotta Army. It's a compel, which would be with 5 coins, so that would not work. But I would be able to do the second part just myself. Score a card from your hand with no castle. If you do, junk all cards in the deck of value equal to the scored card, which should be nothing. Otherwise, tuck it. So I can just score a card with a castle. Sure, why not? So here's Fermenting. It has a castle, I score it.
Great.
Oh, no castle! Well, that's different. How about Philosophy?
How about philosophy?
Alright, so I get this in a museum. And I junk all cards in the 2 deck, which there are none.
Kaboing.
I will not meld the purple card because... Oh no, that's gone now, right?
No, I just have the plain old Dead Sea Scrolls now.
Boring.
Boring.
I will meld...
There's a lot of artifacts this game.
There have been. I will meld Fermenting over... Oh no. I will Dogma Masonry with 6 castles, just me. To meld Fermenting and City States all at once.
How about it?
And then I will...
So fermenting base 2
then
and city states base 1.
I will Dogma Fermenting with 5 leaves, and you only have 4. So draw 2 for every color on your board with 1 or more leaves. It's going to be 3. 1, 2, 3. You may tuck a green card from your hand. If you don't, junk Fermenting and all cards in the 2 deck. I don't need to do that. So I'll junk this.
Goodbye, fermenting.
Your turn.
Alright, so I have Ife head here. Splay rate and unsplayed. I'm going to use it. Splay rate and unsplayed color on your board. And this is with 5.
Yep, I only have 4.
I only have 4. So I'm going to splay right green.
Okay.
Junk an available achievement of value equal to the number of cards of that color on your board. There's none. If you don't, draw a card of that value. So I just draw a 3. And then this goes into a museum. Okay. Oh, you have more castles, so you would also Dead Sea Scrolls.
I would. Juicy.
That's dangerous. Sure.
Do it.
Dead Sea Scrolls. Draw an artifact of value equals the value of your highest top card.
Which would be 2, which would be 3. It's a draw.
I will also do that.
That's my hand.
And then...
Junk an achievement of value equal to the highest top card on any player's board. Again,
Nope.
no such thing. Then you get a share draw.
Okay, share draw, which is a 3. And then... That's fun. I will meld Canal Building.
Ooh, what's in your hand?
3-3-3-1.
I will meld from my hand Holy Grail, which is an
What?
which is an icon and icon, so it is a 1 big event.
No. Would you like the needle?
Actually, yes, I'll take the needle.
Alright, you get the needle.
Then, as a second action, we each have 5 coins. We each have 5 leaves. That's unfortunate. Well then, I'll have to just meld the Necronomicon also.
I too see the Holy Grail.
Necronomicon over City States is another 1 dig event.
The Necronomicon is an age 3 artifact also.
And that's going to be a dig event.
That's a disaster.
Yata no
I got
Kagami.
Wait, what? Oh no, it's Yata no Kagami. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Yata no Kagami is also an artifact 3. I don't have an artifact on display.
Thank you
for the sub. I am going. How many castles do you have? You have 3.
Mirror 3 castles.
My compel effect is useless. I don't like any of this. Well, Hold on, I'm gonna take a peek at my score pile for reasons. Alright, fine. I'm gonna meld translation onto pottery, which is an icon match, so I dig.
Dig or take Sabina Needle?
I'm gonna dig. I get the Dunhuang Star Chart, which is an age 3 artifact. And then I'm going to Dogma Translation.
With a whole bunch of coins.
Yep, I'm gonna meld all the cards in my score pile. So we're gonna do all of this stuff. And done.
What's going on over there? Okay, so I could start off with the Yata no Kagami, and it would be 3 light bulbs, and you have 2. So I could do that.
Meow.
I will do that. I will reveal from my hand medicine. If you do, split left its color on your board. Then choose the top card of that color on any board and self-execute it. So I will self-execute Holy Grail, return a card from your hand. I will return medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Claim an achievement of matching value, ignoring eligibility.
Blurg.
Fantastic. This is in the museum.
That belongs in the museum.
Then I will. You have 5 coins. I have 3.
Mm-hmm.
I will dogma sailing, and you do it first.
Alright, so I draw and meld a 1. It's optics. Now I have even more coins.
Draw and meld feudalism. No, my Necronomicon!
Oh.
And then I get a shit draw. Alright, go ahead. Wait, that was my first action. It was not?
That was your first action?
Because I had a free one. Okay. Does this change anything?
Yeah, so feudalism is base 3.
Yes.
I'm less worried about getting every single card up when we meld a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Ivy. You're being such a goof. You didn't care about anything that I was doing today until the stream started. Yeah. I'll pick you up.
Second action, I will dogma feudalism
Okay, yeah.
with castle. So you can do it first.
What's it do?
You may play your yellow or purple cards left. If you do, draw a 3.
No.
Alright.
I don't think I even have a second yellow card.
No. So I will display left purple and I will draw a 3.
Hey, what's that?
Alright.
You already got the treats. That's your 2?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm going to... Whoa. I'm going to not use Dunhuang Star Chart, but it goes into a museum, so now all the museums are used up.
I have 3 and you have 2.
Yes.
So I achieve one of the museums as an
And then
achievement.
everything else gets returned.
And you are returning them in case it matters.
Yeah. And all the museums go back.
All but one.
Right. So now there are only 4 museum cards, so that'll happen again faster if we do a bunch of museums. Then, for my first action of the turn, I'm going to Dogma Optics.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just
Yes. So I draw and mill a 3.
you. Not purple.
It is Printing Press. It does have a coin, so I draw and score a 4. And then I will Printing Press. So I can return a card from my score pile to draw. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to spell my blue cards right, though.
Ooh.
Oh, well, that happened. It's going to be a great upsplay later. And I am done. Yeah. If it's tied, what happens if it's tied?
Nobody gets an achievement.
But they all still go back?
Yes.
Yep.
I will... dogma...
Yes, you have to work harder to get the second museum achievement. You have to get 3 to 1.
I will just draw a card.
Just draw.
And then as a second action, I will use Holy Grail with 7 light bulbs, returning a 4 to achieve the 4, ignoring eligibility.
Sure.
Your turn.
Holy Grail indeed. 3 points.
Yes.
I am going to meld Code of Laws, which is an artifact. Dig for this 4. Puts the Abel Gallery Harpsichord, which is an artifact 4, onto display.
It's leaves.
Interesting, but not quite useful. Oh, that's actually not bad. I'm gonna wheel.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We each do it.
Yep. So you draw 2 4s and I draw 2 3 4s. Done.
Well, I don't want more cards.
And yet, there you go. So the Abel Gallery Harpsichord is an artifact 4. Abel? Abel. It's a bell.
That could be nice. Except it doesn't work. Because you have a lot more of the icon.
Mm-hmm.
How about we go digging for something? That sounds fun. How about alchemy, because it matches calendar.
Mm-hmm.
So I dig an artifact.
Mm-hmm.
Delft Pocket Telescope.
The Delft Pocket Telescope are also an artifact 4. Ivy baby. Yeah, you have food and you got treats. Yes, you do. Yeah.
I have way too many castles. I have 10 castles. If I alchemy, that's just asking for it.
Nothing bad can happen. I don't know what you're talking about.
I will meld colonialism. Your turn. So, harpsichord, it will be with 5, so I would do it first if you did it.
Yes. What did you wind up with? 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. Yep.
Okay, what am I doing?
All right. For each value of top card in your board appearing exactly once, draw and score a card of that value in ascending order.
So 1, 2, 4.
So yeah, so you draw and score 3 4.
Oh my.
No, those are your achievements.
Oh. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
And I have 1, 2. I have 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I do it 3 times also. And I draw a card for sharing, which is a 5. What I want.
That's in a museum.
It is now in a museum.
And now it's your first action.
Sure is.
So, in 4th edition, the special achievements that are not immediate are checked at the end of the action instead of all the time.
Right.
And if there's more than one person that will qualify, it happens in sheer order. So you would not break the tie. It would be the person to your left, which is a difference from 3rd edition. Monument, however, it happens immediately when something happens. The monument is still the same. But if you were to meld the harpsichord and then do it, I would execute that first, and I would get monument for you.
Sure would. I had a plan, and the plan did not work out. All right, I'm going to experimentation, or meld experimentation, which is an artifact dig action event. I get Ship of the Line Sussex, a age 5 artifact. That doesn't sound good. And then I will dog my experimentation with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 light bulbs.
I have 1.
Draw and build to 5. It is the pirate code. Oh. Ooh. That's good.
All right. Delft Pocket Telescope. I will do. It's going to be with 3 light bulbs, so you will do it first. Return a card from your score pile. You must do that. If you do, draw a 5 and a 6, then reveal one of the drawn cards that has an icon in common with the return card. If you can't, return the drawn cards and repeat this effect.
All right, I'm going to return measurement, which
with
is
light bulbs and
light bulb
leaves.
So draw a 5 and a 6. So this gets returned first, right?
Yeah, so leaves and light bulbs.
Leaves and light bulbs.
You don't have to reveal both.
Oh, so what do I do?
Reveal one of them that has an icon in common.
And then what?
If you can't, return the drawn cards.
Oh.
And
So I get to keep. These are just in my hand.
Yes.
Okay.
So then I will return.
That's an achievement.
Oh, right. I will, that's not good. That's not good either. Well, maybe I'm willing to take the risk. Sure, I guess I'll take the risk. I'll just return domestication, which is a 1, and it has castles and coins, so I'm just looking for coins. Will I get one? No. So then go back and I have to do this again. So I chose poorly. Let's try philosophy. Oh wait, we just showed light bulbs, didn't we? That's probably an idea. Let's go with what do we have here?
Yeah.
We'll go with perspective, which has light bulbs and leaves. That's got to do it, right? Yes. So light bulb. I keep this.
All right.
And then I get a share draw.
You do.
This goes into the museum and I get a
Which
share
is
draw.
a 4.
Which is a 4. Which is the 4
Actually,
I returned.
The very 4 you returned on the way to the store.
Okay. First action, I will dogma Holy Grail with 6 leaves, and you get a 4, returning chemistry, which is a 5, to achieve 5 regardless of eligibility. Which puts me at 4 achievements. And the question is, do I care about being at age 6? Not enough. I will do the same thing, returning a 6, try it, and I will achieve the 6, putting me at 5. Your turn. Is the ship doing something?
No. Chip's just going to museum. What do you have in your hand?
33344.
Great. I'm going to build classification and then use it.
Oh.
I'm going to choose red.
And to reveal red. And I have 3 yellows and 2 greens.
I see.
You reveal your cards, because otherwise I don't know.
What's that? Oh, sure.
Green, blue, purple, and 3 reds?
Yep.
Gunpowder.
Gunpowder. That was my 2.
We have 8 coins. I will dogma sailing to start with 3 coins. You will do it first.
I dry meld to 5. Oh, I dry meld to 1. Domestication. Oh boy.
And I get to measurement, and then I get a share draw.
Ivy, what? You didn't want the food. Now you're begging for it.
Then I'll say goodbye to the Grail. I'll meld
So long, Rail. Machinery. I don't like that any better.
your turn.
Okay. Ugh. Meld Navigation, which is a artifact 6 dig, and I get the Marcha Real, which is an age 6 artifact.
Yeah, another leaf artifact.
Another leaf artifact. What a time. That's not exciting. Well, I'm gonna domestication,
Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
and I have
7.
I have 7. You have 7.
So I must do this.
You have 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh, 7. Yeah, you have 7. So you do. So meld lowest card in your hand, then draw one.
That's not really what I want to do. I
No.
meld medicine. And then I what?
Do you draw one?
Oh, right.
I'm gonna do societies, and then I draw a 1. What a fair trade. And I get a card for sharing. You're up.
Right. This
Yep.
telescope is going to go away soon. So, do I care?
So societies base 5.
I suppose I don't care so much. I will. I have 3 light bulbs. You have a lot. You have a whole bunch. What's in your hand?
5, 6, 6.
You have a rice play, and a less play. I will metal chemistry, and then I will dogma chemistry with 4 factories. Displaying my blue card rights, and then I draw and score a 6 and return a 2.
Sure.
Your turn.
I'm going to. So Marcha Real. How many cards do you have in your hand?
3, 4, 4, 5.
Oh. I'm not going to activate Marcha Real.
Right.
That's going to go to the museum, and then I have 3 to your 1, so I get 1 as an achievement.
Okay.
And the rest of them all go home. Put those back. You belong in a museum. Then I'm going to meld industrialization.
It's a 6 on a.
There's a 6 on a 4. And I'm going to activate industrialization. So,
I go first?
Yeah, draw and take a 6 for every color on your board with 1 or more factories, so you get 2.
1, 2.
And you can play red or purple right.
Then you tuck 1.
It's purple.
I will tuck. Red.
Yep.
Right. Wow.
And then
You get a share.
6 for sharing. I'm done. Now I have icons.
You have the only thing not, you have yellow, which is 2 cards or something, and then purple, which is left.
Yep.
Should I take the risk?
First.
I will meld statistics over medicine and icons match.
Sure
So,
do.
Let's go
It's artifact time.
something. Queen Long's Dragon Robe. Then I will try measurement with light bulbs. I'm gonna go with now. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
10.
All right. Well, you get to do first.
How's it work?
You may reveal and return a card from your hand. If you do, display the color right and draw a card value equal to the number of cards of that color on your board.
I will
Be big.
reveal canning.
Okay.
So I display that right and draw a 2. Now is a 2.
All right. I will. Reveal yellow. Display this right and draw a 5, which becomes a 6. And then I get a share draw.
Sure do.
Alright, your turn.
Okay. 4 factories now? I will meld philosophy, which is an artifact. It's a 5, so it goes up to 7. So I get artifact, the Corvette Challenger, age 7 artifact.
With leaves!
And then I will activate industrialization.
So again, I'm first.
Yep, so you
I
draw and
see.
tuck 2 6s.
Alright. 1, 2.
And then I draw and tuck a6, but I can display purple right.
I will also display purple right.
But I get to wonder first.
You beat me to it.
I have all the colors displayed right. Yay!
And you get a share draw.
I sure do. It sure is a 7.
Okay. I could do Queen Long's Dragon Robe, and I think I should, because it's a compel with coins. I have 4, and you have wow, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13, 16 coins.
Sure do.
I compel you to transfer your top red card to my score pile.
Oh.
Alright. Transfer your top green card to my board.
Alright.
Transfer a yellow card from your score pile to mine.
Nope.
No. Transfer a purple card from your score pile to my hand.
Enterprise.
Correct. That was a deal.
Sure was.
Now I have 9, 12,
Scoring
21.
achievements. Carl has 5 achievements and I have 2. We need 7 to win.
You have 2 5s. In your score pile. No, I'm looking at your score pile. I will. How about I will meld Enterprise over Feudalism, which is an icon match. So I
Wow.
get a 3.
So you actually get a 4.
Oh, wow. What? That is obnoxious. Is there any way I can get rid of that 4? Yes. All right. First, I'm going to do colonialism.
Okay.
So let's draw and tuck this to get rid of it.
Is that just you?
Yes. With factories, we have 7. So this, and it does not have a
factories. It's ridiculous.
It does not have a coin, and it's not green. So that was one action. I spent an entire action just to do that. Now,
Sometimes you gotta do it.
now I know Mountain Enterprise to make this a 7, which would be a bit better. International Prototype Meter Bar.
What a bar.
Okay.
So that's an age 7 international prototype meter bar. Corvette Challenger. I'm going to activate this thing.
Is it a share?
Using leafs. It sure is,
Okay.
because you have all the leaves.
So what do I do?
Draw and tuck an 8.
Okay.
Splay up that color on your board.
Okay.
Draw and score a card of value equal to the number of cards of that color visible on your board.
It's going to be a 7.
Junk that deck.
Whoa. All right.
I'm going to draw and score an 8. Or draw and tuck an 8.
Mm-hmm.
It is mobility.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to splay that color up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to junk the 8 deck after scoring an 8.
Okay. And then you get a share draw.
I sure do, which is a 9. Give me a 9, please. Hold on, I need to fix this mess. And then this becomes a museum. Becomes a museum. It goes into a museum.
Rotates into the museum.
Rotates into the museum.
Your
Okay.
first action. You have not done anything yet.
Sure haven't. Oh, Jesus. That's entertaining.
I have 28 points,
Uh-huh.
and that's a 7.
Uh-huh.
And I'm about to rotate this in for another achievement. I have 5. I'm just
Yeah.
mentioning.
It's not a good time.
Threaten.
Yeah. I'm gonna do experimentation.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19.
You're gonna draw a meld of 5, which is a 9.
I don't do that.
Show me empiricism. Oh, it's satellites.
Empiricism is an 8.
That wouldn't work out then.
No. But you do
But
get...
that is Empire.
That is Empire, yes.
Well, that's interesting.
Wait, do you have 3 leaves, sir?
Wow. Wow. You got sent straight to jail. Do I meld Challenger to deny you the thing?
And get Empire.
Get Empire. I think I might. Ooh. Or I get an artifact. Yeah, I'm gonna meld Corvette Challenger to get Empire, send this museum back, which means that you won't actually achieve the museum next turn. And I am done.
Okay, so International Prototype Meter Bar, I would do it... Oh, I don't know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, you do it first. Okay, well, it says choose a value. Draw and reveal 2 cards of that value. Splay up the colors of the cards. If the number of cards of each of those colors on your board is equal to that value, the value you chose, not the value you drew,
Huh. Uh-huh.
you win. Otherwise, return the drawn cards. So, okay. You have how many of each color? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 8 purple,
8.
8 red,
8.
8 blue.
6 green and 2 yellow.
Okay, so if I were to do this, you would probably pick 8. You would draw 2 9s, but that's not relevant. The point is,
if either of those match color.
No, there's two of them. You would play those two colors up, and if both of them matched purple, red, and blue, then you would win. And you could get red, red, or purple, purple, or something.
Right.
And there's no way I'm going to do this.
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea. I'm curious what the odds are on that. And I know what the odds are on that because this is not any of those colors.
Oh, no.
So it's even better.
Prototype meter bar, it used to be easier. It used to be worse, and some people had an issue with it, and I agree.
Oh, this is actually 9 purple cards, but whatever.
Oh, it is 9. Does that change something? Well, let me go back now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it is 9. What do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
One of them's off camera.
4. I have 3 4 stacks. I have blue, red, and green. So maybe I should. Yes, in fact, I will.
All right.
Then I will do international prototype per bar. And you have a 9, an 8, an 8, a 6, and a 2, right? Okay.
I'm choosing 8, obviously.
Yes, you choose 8. So go ahead and draw and reveal 2 8s. Blue and purple. And as you just said, purple is 9.
Close.
But you do play up both of those colors.
All right, so these two get returned. Oh, those would have been great for satellites.
And if you didn't have Empire already, you definitely have it now. That's
All right.
Okay, then I will obviously choose 4.
Right.
So I'm looking for RGB.
Okay. Ooh, that's bad.
RGB. No, purple spoils the.
Purple ruins everything for both of us, which is weird because that's 2 cards out of the same deck.
So red and purple are split up.
Oh my god. We have a lot of icons, folks.
Okay.
Hope you all like counting.
And that was the new International Prototype Meter Bar. And I get a
Yeah,
share.
that belongs in a museum.
There's a share draw. And now I get my first action on my turn.
Sure do.
I have 28 points as. Is that right? Yeah, 28 points as I had advertised. Is there any way I can. I could draw and score 9, return 4, which would put me at 33, which is not enough.
Love to see it.
I could. If I meld the bar, then I have 5, and that ruins everything. Ooh.
Oh. Oh.
I know 2 of these are purple. That just messes everything up.
Sure are. Do I finally... So many light bulbs. Wait, unjunk the 8 deck. Give
What?
the empiricism back.
You did that.
Yeah, I'm sorry that the board is too big. Let me tilt the camera a little bit. I'm gonna crank it up 2 notches. We're gonna tilt it over here to show this monstrosity. I did achieve Empire. It is here. Well, I have 3 achievements. I have a museum, I have Wonder, and I have Empire.
I'll mention it's a 4 on a 4 to take an artifact.
Oh, Jesus.
Syncom 3.
Syncom 3, an age 9 artifact.
And
Don't like that. Don't like that one bit.
I think that will. I think that's gonna fail, but it is 3 artifacts. Then. I have a top card of value 5. That's no good. I will meld computers to fix this problem. Alright, your turn.
Computers.
Yes.
Oof. Oh. You have 3 clocks?
Yes, and you have 4.
Satellites!
There's one more than 3.
Alright, return all cards in your hand. That is 5, a 6, a 7, and a 9, which ruins literally everything. Give me draw 3 8s, which is 3 9s. And then I get to meld a card to my hand and self-execute it.
Self-execute is the new term for execute all the non-demand dominant effects. Do not share them.
Yes. I'm going to meld Suburbia,
Ooh.
and I'm going to self-execute it.
Okay.
You may tuck any number of cards from your hand. Draw and score a 1 for each card you tuck.
Very good.
I'm going to tuck Fission. And Specialization.
All right.
You may junk all cards in the 9 deck. Bye.
Okay.
Satellites, Part 2,
Again?
with the 10 deck.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right, draw 3 10s.
This could be dangerous.
This could be great. So it's now time to talk about the thing.
Oh, yes. So
we
now,
have a new rule, which is being introduced, being tested right now, but we think it's right. It is the infinity rule.
Well, yes. So anytime you have a card that tells you to self-execute a card, or fully execute a card for that matter, and you're already self-executing or fully executing from the last time, you get a combo, which is you get a.
I forgot to do the Suburbia score.
Yes. Okay. You get a combo, which is draw and achieve an 11. It's just as a bonus.
Yes.
So you can KO.
Yeah, so if you would infinite loop, you will draw and achieve 11s until they're all gone, and you will have enough achievements to just win. Or maybe you go off the end of the 11s. But yes, it is infinite loops no longer can happen. Holy butts.
So you have 3 achievements right now. And this is your second action.
Yes. Software time.
Software. Okay, here we go.
All right, draw and so I am self-executing a card inside execution.
Yeah, well, first, draw and score a 10.
Don't I do the achieve first?
When you get to the...
Oh, sure. Draw and score a 10. Yes.
Yes.
So I draw and score a 10.
Yes.
And then draw and meld 2 10s.
Yes.
So I get the internet. Oh, and then I get AI.
All right, and then...
Self-execute the second card. So I draw and achieve an 11 because
Combo.
I'm executing inside. Yeah.
Okay.
AI. Draw and score a 10. If robotics and software...
Software, yes.
Robotics, no.
And that is your turn.
And that is my turn.
So now you have 4 achievements.
I do have 4 achievements, but you're probably going to win.
Well, Syncom 3 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clocks. And you have
11.
More.
Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11
Oh,
clocks.
1 short. Oh, that's so close.
So if I did this, you would do it first. And you have
Hold
a 10
on.
in your hand?
I think I got Monument there. No, I only scored 5 cards.
Yeah.
So close.
You would do this first. You get rid of 2 10s. You have more points than me. I don't really want to run off the end. I probably should not. If I would return. Yeah, that's dangerous. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do Syncom 3. So
Okay.
this goes into museum.
And
I
you
now have
achieved it.
3 museums, so I get a museum as an achievement.
Mhm.
That is 6 achievements.
Oh,
2 museums go back. These
so
are
close.
these are returned. And then I have my
Normal action.
normal action, and this is just begging begging ridiculousness to happen.
Yep.
Is there something that I would rather do than ridiculousness? I mean, I guess I could go artifact
computers.
hunting. It's just asking to happen.
It really is.
Well,
Y'all wanted an age 10 game. Boy, are we getting it. I think we should computers into age 11.
I could. There's no way for me to score points at this point. At this.
Mm-mm.
And how many light bulbs do we have? 6, 7, not enough, right? Jesus. Yeah, no. That would be no. You have 4 achievements. Yeah. If I do
31 light
30.
bulbs.
Wow. Thank you.
Amazing.
If I computers, you'll probably get world. You might get universe. And then you would need one more, which might happen because you could win the game with 5 computers.
That sounds good. Chat demands it to happen.
Maybe I should just draw artifacts.
That could work too.
It would be a 7 though. All right, I will draw a card normally. Normal card. Then I will meld compass on top of invention to get a 10 artifact.
Oh god. Alright, so the 10 artifact is Dolly the Sheep.
Dolly the Sheep.
Which is an age 10 artifact.
And I believe you have domestication, it's right there, so
I do.
there's nothing that's going to happen. You may score your bottom yellow card. You may draw an attack of 1. If your bottom yellow card is domestication, you win. Otherwise, meld the highest card in your hand and draw an 11. Well, that's cool. Junk all available achievements.
That sounds great also.
Alright, your turn. Bah.
Oh. Alright. How many cards are in the 10 deck? Oh.
And by all available achievements, that includes special achievements, but it does not include museums.
It's not that good. All right, I think I have to software. So I still have more clocks. So software, draw and score a 10.
Alright.
Alright, I've drawn and scored a 10. Draw and meld 2 10s, then self-execute the second card. So I draw and meld self-service, and I draw and meld an 11!
Bum, 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 bum.
So the 11 is near field communications. Uh-oh.
Which you must do.
Which is an age 11 card. So pull up age 11 near field communications base. So I'm self-executing this card. So it says, I demand, blah, 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 that doesn't count. Second thing, reveal and self-execute. I'm going to achieve an 11.
Oh no.
The highest card in your score pile.
Oh wow. So you have 3 10s.
I do.
Do any of them say self-execute? Do any of them say fully execute?
Sure do.
You have 5 achievements.
I do have 5 achievements. Yeah, I'm going to meld robotics, which is score your top green card.
And
then
you get
draw and meld a 10, self-execute it,
another
which is
achievement.
another achievement. Do I
You do that.
before? So I get this
yeah.
one. And assuming that nothing goes wrong, I'm going to achieve a bunch of things. I'm going to achieve 2 specials at the end of the action. Alright, so I draw and meld climatology and self-execute. Climatology is an age 11 base. Oh no. Return a top card on your board. And all cards in your score pile have equal or higher value than the top card.
That's no problem.
It takes away universe. Then I want to have 5 colors.
Yeah, but
I think I still have world.
you just take away climatology.
Oh, not the whole stack. Sorry, I thought it was. It said the entire stack. Right. Yeah. So I return climatology. And then I claim World and Universe because I have 12 clocks and 5 stacks that are 8 or higher.
You have 5 stacks that are 8 or higher.
Yeah.
That's 5. I still see only 11 clocks, but in either case, yes, you win.
Oh, then never mind. All right.
Yes, and then that is the combo rule.
That happened. Yes.
Good game.
All right. We didn't get to use Dolly the Sheep. Oh my goodness. Well, that was a lot.
I've never seen the museums run out.
We were getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an Artifacts game, and it was wacky and amazing, as you would hope. We got Age 11 cards. It happens. Jesus. Well, those were some good games. So our next stream is going to show off Echoes and Cities, and I believe it will be 2 weeks from today. But we will schedule that more closer to then, because it is not the time for scheduling things 2 weeks in advance when there's holiday weekends and everything in the way. We'll also, the next thing we're doing is actually we're updating the card backs with some new designs. You're gonna have dark borders, and it looks nice.
Awesome.
The next time we play, we will have those new cards, and also I will have printed out the Cities and Echoes cards, which I've not done yet. Yeah, thanks everybody for watching, and we will see you again next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.